Hey, Tim DeMella. Okay, what I'd like to do is talk to you a little bit about the world, what it means, and conditional love, which is how the world behaves. Okay, because I want to make sure that everyone understands, so we can move out of that. Um, Conditional love in the world. Basically, what that is people who want to control and they do not want change versus people who are waiting for you to change so that they can live a happy life. It's all about depending on a life that you want by people doing what you want them to do. Okay? So the people who are arrogant um, and narcissistic, who want to control the power and everything, they want you to do what they want you to do. And they'll do anything to make you do that. And if you don't do it, then the hammer will come down, right? Okay, let's look at the other end. The other end is, okay, I wouldn't be in this situation, you're saying, if they would just change and do better or act better or behave better, then my life would get better, you see? But that's not how it works, because depending, because if you are depending on others to change so that you can live, it's not going to happen. And basically, you don't have a life for yourself. You're kind of dead. And you need to get a life, because it's really, what you want. You want to be appreciated. You want to be loved. You want to be believed in. You want to be accepted. And conditional love doesn't do that. And very much of a conditional love in the world is all about prejudice. It doesn't mean just racial. There's all kinds of prejudice. What it means, though, is that I don't want to change the way I think. You should be like this and you should be like that. And because you're not like this, we're going to try to force you to be like this. And it's just a big struggle, power struggle, and it's just trying to get people to change so you don't have to. So I can have a life if you change. Okay. That's all conditional. That's the world. Okay. Now, if you want to get out of that and not struggle with that anymore, well, then you need to start saying, okay, enough of you. I'm not waiting for somebody to show up, for some presence to show up, for something for you to change or whatever. I'm not going to do that, because I'm going to go get a life. I'm going to do that. Okay? And I'm going to follow that with that which is in me, and that I'm going to believe that it's an unconditionally loving presence in me that I'm going to follow, and that presence is already there. All right? I'm tired of waiting because it's never coming. You're right. Because it's already there in here. You just have been idolizing and focusing on the wrong thing, and the wrong, which are people that you think could change things to make your life better. And that's not how we lead a life. Okay? Life starts with believing in a unconditionally loving presence or spirit within you that's already there and wanting to connect with it. That's how that works. An unconditionally loving person is a person that wants a life and will take the necessary steps to get there. Okay, and one of those steps is for it to stop being prejudicial automatically in a snap. As soon as something comes up, I'm gonna revert right back to where my hard thinking, my black and white thinking was, and that's not right, and it should be like that, and it's like, stop. Okay, if you start going down this path that I'm helping you go down, you're gonna be able to breathe a lot better, because you're going to realize how human people are, including yourself. Okay? And at first you may say, well, this is the presence in me, like in my third or fourth step that I've already talked about. This presence in me, you might see it as an ideal type presence. Okay, an ideal type presence. All right, but we're going to get into later and realize that that's not real. To have something ideal. Okay, things get. The reality is not the ideal situation that you think, the expectation, okay? And we're going to get into that. We're not there yet. So I just want to let you know, okay, that you may still come and be a child in this first stage that we're in, and thinking of ideal, okay, which is what a child does. All right, and that's fine, okay, but you're going to realize as we go through, and it's going to be hard, but you'll be a lot happier for it, okay, when you realize that humanity is humanity, and we can still love people unconditionally by saying to ourselves, when these prejudicial thoughts come, that's the world. And I'm not going back to the world. That's the world I left. I'm not going back to that world. I'm moving forward. I'm looking forward. Okay, so I'm not going to spit it out of my mouth. That's going to be a sign, a signal that says, let's try to understand what's going on. Because obviously, I don't understand what's going on. Because I don't understand everything. I don't know what I don't know. All right? So that's conditional love versus unconditional love. Okay, and I just wanted to go ahead and put that out to make sure that you understand that. Okay, so now we can continue to move forward in our steps. All right, I love you, and see you in the next video. Bye.